Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. How did you sleep? How are you doing? Today, I'm actually uploading two videos. This is going to be the first of those two. Well, okay. This is going to be my first top 10, and since I can't edit, it's just going to be me talking, reading the list off my phone because I wrote it all down on my phone. This was going to be last week's Tuesday video, but last week's Tuesday video was not there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, here we go. These, this is my top 10. 10, not top 10, just 10 things that annoy me in Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. Um, Number one, people that spam. People that don't know how to push the A button and attack. People that, like, their finger is glued to the B button. That's all they can do. That annoys me, especially when it's like a character like Link or Mega Man or anyone that can spam in general. Like people that spam as Samus, people that spam as Zelda, they find a way to spam with Zelda. I mean, come on, that's crazy. Um, okay, number two, people that choose the character that you beat them with. People that choose the character you're playing because you beat them with it. Um, that kind of annoys me. So you see, the thing is, the reason that annoys me is because they think, oh, he beat me with that character, so I can beat him with that character. And that kind of annoys me. Like, you can't play a character that you don't know how to play. You don't practice with him enough, so you can't play him. Like, okay, so I play Roy. He's like my secondary main, but I play him all the time. He's my secondary main, though. So I play Roy. And people beat me, right? So I'm like, okay, then I'll switch to like my other main. Like, okay, I main like three people. I main Roy, Little Mac, and Ganondorf. Not so much Ganondorf. Maybe a bit more Robin than Ganondorf, but I do play them. So it's like Roy, Little Mac, and Ganondorf or Robin. And people choose them thinking they can beat me with them because I beat them with them. Does that make sense? I mean, it's a character I've been practicing with, and you don't practice with at all. You're just trying to mimic what I'm doing to see if you could beat me with them. You don't know all the techniques, all what you need to do, all how to actually use the character. You know what I mean? Number three, people that use Little Mac's Jolt Haymaker close to the edge. Now, I know it's an easy kill. Of course, it's an easy kill. It's because Little Mac can't do shit after that. So, people that use his side special close to the edge and kill themselves, that annoys me because they should be smarter than that. They should know, hey, this move kills me if I miss it, and if I'm really close to the edge. I probably shouldn't use this close to the edge. But they don't. They don't think that. They don't know that. So they run up to you and use side special and kill themselves. Or Little Mac players that run up to you and dash attack. They dash attack you while you're on the edge. You block that dash attack, grab them back throw, and then just gimp them. They should know. Don't dash attack. If you're gonna go in on that like that, anticipate that your opponent is gonna block. They're gonna throw up a shield. So what you should do as a Little Mac player is grab them and pummel. That's what you should do because you're anticipating a grab, so you grab and pummel. That's just things that annoy me that people should do that they're not doing. Um, Number four. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that hates this. Um, People that taunt after every single kill. Yeah, That annoys me. And remember, these are my opinions. These are what annoy me. But people that taunt after every kill annoy me, especially on For Glory when they're like 200% back. Like they're on their last stock at 150%, and you're still on your first stock, and they kill you, and then they taunt. So that annoys me. Like, dude, you are at a percent deficit. You should not be taunting. You should be focusing more on the game. You should be focusing on trying to win. I guess number five is kind of like number four. People that taunt for kills they didn't deserve, work for, or intentionally do. Like, I know it's hilarious because I've done it before. I've gotten kills that I didn't work for, or I intentionally did, or the opponent did it accidentally. Like they killed themselves accidentally, kind of like with Little Mac's side B. But that's a different story. That's just them being stupid. But people that taunt for kills they didn't deserve, basically. Like, okay, say you're going against Lil Mac, right? And Little Mac side B's off the stage, and then you taunt. You didn't do anything for that kill, so why would you taunt? That wasn't you doing it, that was just them being stupid. I know it's a taunt to like, oh, you did something stupid, I'm going to taunt to show that you did something stupid. But it just annoys me. Like, you didn't work for that kill. You didn't intentionally do that kill. You didn't deserve that kill. So why are you taunting? That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you worked for a kill and you deserved it and you did something really amazing, like you did the Ken combo with Marth, that's a taunt worthy. You got a Ganon punch. You got Ganon's up tilt. You got a Falcon punch. You got a knee. That's taunt worthy. Or like, there are stupid kills that you can do, like Flood with Mario and then cape them off. That's taunt worthy. You can taunt for that. Number 6. People that are predictable. And by predictable, I mean they're doing the same moves over and over and over again. Like, just this morning, or rather 3 o'clock in the morning, I went up against like 5 Bowser Juniors in a row. All they did was side B, which was like the Bowser cart, and then they either up aired or back aired or down aired. And every single time, if they missed it, they would throw out a little Mecha Koopa. A little Mecha Koopa. They would throw out a little Mecha Koopa and try killing you with that. But no, it doesn't work. Because they've done it 20 times thus far. So you already know, oh, if they miss this, they're going to go for this. So I'm going to go over here and punish it this way. It just becomes really predictable and it becomes really annoying for me. Especially when you lose to them because you can't understand what they're doing. You don't understand what they're doing, so you don't know how to react to it. I guess in a way that's good, but also in a way that's very bad because they're never actually going to learn how to play the game properly. And I guess there is no proper way to play the game, but in my opinion, doing the same moves over and over and over again, even after they're stale, is not the right way to play the game. Number 7. It annoys me. Maybe because I get salty. And I'll talk about more saltiness in number 10. Number 10. But number 7. Losing because of lag. Like, my internet is extremely good, and I'm proud of my internet. I'm happy for my internet, for it being so good, for it being the way that it is. But then my opponent has so much lag. 1 second I'm running across the stage. I'm just running. The next second it freezes and I'm on the other side of the stage falling off, dead. And I lose because of that. And it annoys me because my internet's good. I got that good internet. Why are you going online with crappy internet? What are you using, Comcast? Number 8, not being able to connect to the other player's device because they were not responding. That kind of doesn't make sense to me. They're online, they're responding to the servers. Why aren't they responding to your console? And that annoys me because I'm like, well, why did you match me with this player if they weren't responding in the first place? Yeah. Number 9. People that call you names and make fun of you when you lose to them. Now, this has happened to me many times where people would say stuff like Rex or get good or you're bad, stuff like that. People that bully, people that say you're a spammer, like people that say you're a spammer even though you are not spamming at all. You're just doing your constant moves. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. It was my father. But people that make fun of you, they say you're spamming even though you're actually pulling stuff off. You're doing combos, and then they call you a scrub or stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's happened to one of us, to each one of us, at least once in our lifetime. Ever since Smash came out, that is. I believe November of last year for Wii U, August for 3DS. I'm pretty sure. But people that do that don't think of who's on the other side of the screen. They don't think of on. They don't think who's on the other side. Who is holding the controller. They don't know if they're a little kid. They don't know if they're just a little kid that just came home from school, finished their homework, and jumped online. And they're trying to get better at Smash, and you beat them pretty badly. And then you start calling them names. What do you think that's going to do to that little kid? That's not something you should do. That's a little kid who's trying to get better. He knows he's bad. He doesn't need you, or they don't need you. He or she doesn't need you rubbing it in their face. They're trying to get better so no one calls them bad. And how do you know? They could be like the next Zero. They could be the next Nairo. And you're over here calling them bad. It's a little kid. How do you know if it's a little kid or not? How do you know if it's a person that is that has depression, that has a depression disorder, and playing Smash helps them not be depressed? And then you beating them pretty badly and calling them names. That how does that help anything? I know it's conditional. I know, but it's 100% possible. You don't know who's on the other side of that screen, so you shouldn't really do that. That's not something you should do. I don't know if you guys heard that, but but that's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that. I hope you guys heard that because that was something that really means a lot to me. Because you shouldn't do that. I don't find that right. That's not something that you should do. That's not morally right. At least to me. Every single time this happens to me, I go to that person's Miiverse account and I block them and I report them for bullying because I don't want that happening to other people. That's not what I want. I want to try and do this world better. I want to. I mean, okay. I don't want people to be bullying other people. That's not something that should be done. And this is backed by a project I did for my senior year in high school, where I basically made a program that, well, me and two of my friends, we made a program that detected when you're using a word, like a certain word, to bully somebody online, and it sends an email to your parent. It sends an email to your parent, and it tells them the message said, and it says what time it was sent. And it says, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, no, we couldn't get it to say to who because that was just too difficult for us. But what we wanted is, and what we did, we actually got it to work. We got it, so we tested it too. Both of them were my accounts, but I sent myself a really mean message, and it had the keywords in it, and it sent to my other email account what was said, what time it was said, and what day it was said, and it worked pretty well. All we need to do is like put that into app form, so maybe like it could like come pre-installed on phones or something. I still have all the work for it, so yeah, I have all the work for it. I can prove it if you guys want to see it. I have it all signed and everything, so you can't even copyright it. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was a little rant. Number 10. Those same people getting mad and leaving after you win one game. So they're beating you pretty badly. You beat them once. They get mad, call you a bad player, call you a scrub, and possibly call you a word that really, really offends you. And then they leave. That is the moment I report them on Reverse. I go to their Reverse profile, block them, and I report them so it doesn't happen to me again. And I report them so hopefully it doesn't happen to other people. Anyway, that's 10 things that annoy me in Super Smash. That's 10 things that annoy me in Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. I know the last two don't really pertain to 3DS. It pertains more to the Wii U because you can actually change what you're saying. You can change what your name says. Um, bonus. So this is actually 11 things, but 10 things and a bonus. Sonic players. Not good Sonic players. Awful, annoying, horrible, unreadable because you have no idea what they're doing, Sonic players. Sonic players annoy the fuck out of me. And that's all I can say about that. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.